Alright, once the floor and walls are done, we can begin on what's actually on the inside. So coming to this corner of the wall with bedrock on it, we're going to place 2 cauldrons with iron trapdoors on them to act as trash cans. Then we just need to place 3 tables in this room. Oh, we're also going to need to place in the dark oak doors. 1 here, 1 there, not 1 there. So over here, there's going to be 2 block gap from the door, then a dark oak stair there, slab, dark oak stair. There's going to be a stair going there as a chair, 1 here too, and 1 there. So like that. But we're not done with the table yet, so let's continue with making the table. Stair, slab, stair. The tables in here are just 3 by 3 with chairs surrounding them. Well, actually, there's only chairs around this one. So we're going to come off of this chair like this to make the next table. So stair, slab, stair, slab, 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 slab there, and then 2 stairs here, like that. That's the next table. Now for the last table. This last table, we're going to go off of the center of this one we just made. Stair, stair, slab, stair, slab, 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 slab there too, stair, stair. So now's your opportunity to pause and make sure you've got all of this down. Then we can actually move on to what's through this door. Now this goes out of the borders of the map in Minecraft, so do with that what you will. There's not really much I can do about it. This Roblox proportions at this point completely get strange compared to Minecraft proportions, basically is what I'm trying to say. Roblox can fit more than Minecraft can in a tight space. But that's besides the point. What I'm doing right now is just making a 3 wide area that just follows the exact same width as the other part of this building. So another 3 blocks we need, and we can continue the wall pattern too. Stone, pink terracotta, stone, here too, stone, pink terracotta, stone. And this wall has nothing on it, so we can just fill that all in with stone. And then we can build on top of this with 2 rows of stone as well. Then we can get to the decorations inside of this room. So at the very end of this room, we're going to need a 3 block wide table like that. We're next going to need some diorite and diorite wall. So polished diorite and diorite wall. We're also going to need andesite. So in line with this doorway, we're going to place 2 blocks of light blue stained glass. Then to the right of them, 2 polished andesite. Slabs on top of them. This makes a vending machine. Coming off that, we need 4 blocks of polished diorite with diorite walls on top. On this side, we actually, once I've placed this next vending machine, which is just by the table, like that, we're going to need to grab some blast furnaces, and we need to place 3 of those right next to each other under the bedrock. And that should be this building completed. So we can move on to the next one now. But of course, before we do that, I'm going to place smooth stone by this doorway so that we can place the andesite walls properly when it comes to the roof. Which, speaking of, we're going to do now. So this roof is only going to extend out where it's visible once again. So here is where it's going to stop on this side. On this side it's going to stop at the very end, and it won't extend out on these areas here. So as for this area, when it comes to placing the smooth stone slabs on the roof, this area is a bit weird. I'll show you that once I'm just done with the roof itself, and also place the andesite walls here. Alright, so when it comes to this roof, we are going to place the smooth stone slabs as normal. Except for, like, when we get to here. When it comes to here, I'll show you real quick. As you can see, this is where the border of the map shows up. So once that's all built up, you won't be able to see this part of the building, because it goes out of bounds. So we're going to place smooth stone slabs going across the building, ignoring this additional part, basically. So in line with this, which is the last block of wall you'd be able to see from inside the map. And then we're going to just go around with smooth stone slabs as normal everywhere else. So this is the completed building here. Let's go inside. You can see everything works. That's where you go to get the tank bullet. Yeah, it just went a little bit odd with proportions, but it's no big deal, because you wouldn't really notice it very easily anyway. So what we're going to do now is make the building that neighbours this one, which is going to be using red concrete as its colour, because you need the red key to unlock it. So that requires building a bit more of the polished andesite area. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that now. Right, so we're gonna come to this area here by the green building. This is what we're gonna build up next. And we're just gonna make this area 3 blocks wide from where we left off. So all this up to this smooth stone part, 2 blocks wide, 3 blocks wide even, and we can place our smooth stone underneath that to finish off the walling. Once we've done this, we're gonna make the first wall of the red building. And if you have it looking like this, then this corner here will be the first block of the red building. So 2 blocks of stone, red concrete, stone, red concrete, stone, red concrete, stone, red concrete, stone. So that's 4 rows of red concrete there. Then after those 4 rows, we're going to have 3 rows of stone, but the one in the middle has this block cut out to be a crawl space. So let's put smooth stone in there. And then from there, it's just red, stone, red, stone, stone. And that finishes off this side of the wall there. Let's now build the 2 blocks of stone on top of it, and then we can move on to the rest of the walls of the red building. But also before we do that, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let's make this here 4 blocks wide, like that. Build it up, and you might be able to see what we're doing here. We're going to build this bridge across, and then connect it to here, like this. So yeah, this is where the bridge finishes. We're also later on going to need to build up the blocks underneath these 2 areas, like that, just to make it so that it looks all nice and complete. You can cut corners like I am and not fill in the spaces you won't be able to see from inside the map, but you'll most certainly be able to see that area, so I'm going to fill it in. This space too, this space is also going to need filled in with smooth stone. I'll fill in more of that as we get further on with the building. So, the side of the building we're going to focus on next is going to be, well, this side, I guess. So this side's going to have red concrete after the stone, then 2 blocks of stone. This should line you up with this here, which we are now going to fill in with just our 5 blocks of smooth stone like that, because this is our doorway. So it'll be looking like this. After the doorway we need red concrete, stone, red concrete, stone, red concrete. That should leave us with a, I think 3 block space that should leave us with for polished andesite to go. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just let me fill in this area with polished andesite. So 1, 2, 3 blocks. Yeah, 3 blocks after this building ends, that's what we want. We're going to take these 3 blocks and go back on the building. But we'll do that in a second. For now, I'm going to show you that this here, this is where we reach the next border of the map area. So let me grab my diorite and andesite. We're going to take this over here. Let's just take it underneath this building for now. And then in line with where this building ends, this is where the walling is going to end for now. And then it's going to turn around. So let's turn this around just after this building. And if we build a little bit of this up, you'll see that this lines up right there. So that's where the next border of the map goes. And of course, we need to place a watchtower right there. That's where watchtower is going to go later on, so mark that. Oh wait, actually it's going to go in line with this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me fix that. I built it off of the wrong part of the wall. It's going to go like that. So yeah, watchtower is going to go there later. So that's going to show you what this wall is going to look like when it's built up. But I'm not going to build it up in this tutorial, like I keep saying, because you'll see what it looks like at the end of the tutorial. I'll be sure to give you a good look. Now, in line with the block in front of this building, we're going to place a 3 wide prismarine brick stair table, even like that. Now, on this side of the building, for now we're only going to fill in part of it. So stone, red concrete, 2 blocks of stone, and then our doorway is going to go in. After that, another 2 blocks of stone. And I think that's where this place ends for now. Yeah, it is. So the rest of this wall will be built up when we get inside of the building. But for now, we're just going to do the outside like this. So there's going to be more smooth stone blocks right here. And they're going to be blocking that space. So now we've done all of that, we can build up stone all the way around this side and that side of the building. So let's do that real quick. Right, so as you can probably see, we have quite a bit to fill in here. So let's get started with the rest of that wall there. It's going to be really simple. 2 blocks of grey concrete, 2 stone, 2 grey concrete, and then a stone. And that should line you up with the wall on that side there. So let's do the wall on this side. Pretty sure it's just a row of stone. So let's connect these 2 sides with a full row of stone. And of course, we're going to build up these walls to be 4 blocks high. And then the floor's going to have a cyan carpet border. Well, no, it's going to have cyan wool on it, but it's not going to be just a border of smooth stone. I'll show you. This is the back wall. Well, I don't know what happened to my voice there, but this is the back wall. So we're going to place 4 blocks coming off of the back wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, as you can see. That's 4 blocks wide, and that's going to go all the way across the back wall. Then from that, we're going to then take this 1 block wide around the rest of the walls, like this. So we filled it all in like that. So the space we have left, that's going to be cyan wool. So let's fill that in, then we can get started decorating. Alright, that's the carpet, but before we get decorating, we should do like some of the roof. Just because I want to do the second floor walling, then we can do both floors at the same time. So the roof is as usual, it's going to border the whole space, and it's going to go outwards by 1, and also in front of the doorways outwards by 2. Of course, it isn't going to go outwards in the spaces that are in line with walls, so it won't go outwards on this side. We're also not going to fill in this whole area yet. We're just going to make the space where the roof would be. So we're not going to fill in this space, because there's a second floor to this building. Now, the second floor's walling is basically the exact same as what's underneath it. So all of this red concrete here, it's placed in the exact same locations. All this grey concrete placed in the exact same locations. And then all of this, everything else, it's all just stone. And of course we're going to build 2 blocks on top of that as well when we're done. So let's do the rest of this walling off camera. Very nice and easy, although there is going to be a door. So on this wall that's just stone, it's going to be 1 block and there. So that marks out where the door is going. Don't fill that in. Fill in the entire rest of the space with stone though. So now all of those walls are done, we're going to place in the doors on the first floor first of all. And we're going to decorate the first floor first. So we're going to start with this wall here. So that's in where this pink building is. This wall. We're going to place a spruce stair in this corner of the sign carpet there. And we're going to extend it across to the adjacent corner there. So like this. Oh wait. No, that's wrong. We're going to do it 1 block in front of where I just put it. So here like that. Then we're going to place stair, stair, stair. More like stair, stair, stair. Doesn't matter where you put the chairs. And the same there too, with where the chairs go. And we can just finish off this table like this. So this is the table. Just letting you get a good look at that so that you can easily copy it. Next thing we're going to place is going to be going right in this corner there. We're then going to extend that stone by another 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then build it up with 2 blocks, maybe 3, of black concrete. Yeah, I'm going to fill it 3 blocks high with black concrete, like that. Then behind that, we're going to leave a 1 block gap. We're going to place in there. Oh, this actually this. I placed that wrong. It's going to go there. Sure, sorry for placing a few things wrong. It's nothing too difficult to put up with, hopefully. So yeah, that's supposed to be going there, 1 block behind where I actually put it. Then there's going to be a block gap and stone going across just like that. So in line with it. Then it's going to be, we're going to build that up. This is going to be where the stairs go. So I'm actually going to put those in right now. Stone stairs we're going to be using. So we're going to have these stone stairs go up till we are 1 block more. Yeah, till we're in line with this area here. This is going to be where the stairs lead up to. Now behind all of those stairs, I'm going to place some blocks of smooth stone. So here we go, smooth stone. Just going to place smooth stone behind all those stairs back here. Then I'm going to place a polished diorite table just there. A little bit hidden. So that's the first floor's decorations almost complete. We just have some polished andesite to put right here by the crawl space. 1, 2, 3 blocks like that. So I'm going to go around this place, give you a good view, see if you can get it all down. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. Then we are going to move on. So on this second floor, it's going to let me grab my stone back so we can fill this in nice. We're going to have 3 blocks of space like this. It's going to extend us all the way back to this side like this. So that's all that filled in. Now by the door there's going to be 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Those blocks are going to be headed towards the doorway like that. And then another 3 blocks headed towards the other side of the walls. Just going all the way across like that. Yeah. Now I'm going to place in the dark oak door. There's actually smooth stone going in the doorway. So I'm going to put that there. Place the door. Now all we have to do is fill in some polished andesite and some spruce stairs here. So the polished andesite is going to go 2 blocks, then the 2 blocks of polished andesite. Then there's going to be another 2 block gap, and then a 3 block wide spruce table, a gap of 1 block, and another spruce table. And that should leave you with this part in the corner there. So this is everything that's on the top floor. There's really not a lot. The last thing we have to do before we of course go ahead and fill in the roof, that is we're gonna need some light blue stained glass panes. So grab those, and we're gonna just place them across these blocks here to border the second floor like that. And they're gonna go all the way up to where the roof is going like this, and that's gonna go all the way around. So I'm gonna leave it there and fill the rest of that off camera while we do the roof. So the roof, I'm just gonna make it go around like this. So just once again going 1 block over the whole build. I think I'm just gonna keep it going 1 block over on every side because I don't think anything interrupts this part of the roof, just the part underneath. But of course I will go back and change it if I'm wrong. So let's go ahead and fill in this roof. You're going to need to place in some lanterns and some lanterns with chains. I'll show you to put in the lanterns with chains. Okay, now assuming you can see because it's a bit dark, this is what it'll be looking like. So I'm going to now place in the lanterns so that you can actually see what this spot looks like. And you'll notice that it gets a little dark here. That's where we're putting the chain lanterns. So they're simple. It's just like the blue building. We're just going to hang lanterns coming off of the roof from chains. Just place them wherever you feel like. But I'd say about 2 will do the trick. Like that. So once that's complete, we can come out this door. And we're going to finish off this upper area here. So let me grab the things we need to do that with. Alright, so we're basically going to take this area 4 blocks wide up until here. That last block, that's where the floor pattern for this upper area changes. But up until there it's just 4 blocks wide, so let's fill in this whole space. Then we need to place 2 tables in. The first table is relatively simple because its middle slab is just in line with that door, so we can pop it in there. The second table is 2 blocks away from it, so there'll be a 2 block gap in between these 2 tables, like that. That leaves us with 2 blocks here, like that. So, this is going to be 3 blocks wide here. We're going to place polished andesite stairs on those 2, and then we're going to just build up this staircase. So same as the other staircases, stair, stair, and then polished andesite behind that stair. Then we get another stair, and that should line up with the outside border of the map. So here's our border at the minute. Let's go and take this across. 1, 2, 3, andesite, 1, 2, 3, andesite. So let's get in line. And it should take us, yeah. So that's in line with the border of the map. Now behind this, there's a little space of 3 blocks. So there's a 3 by 3 next to the building like this. And there's spruce stair going here, slab going there, and a stair going there. Just another table. Now this space should be 5 blocks wide of smooth stone. Yeah, we have enough room to place a 5 block area of smooth stone, and this is going to get built up just a little more. So yeah, to be 3 blocks high. So what I've just done, 3 blocks high from where the smooth stone platforms are. So let me build the rest of this. We've got that smooth stone space looking like this. So now all we have to do is this upper area here. So let me take the wall in from down here and just kind of cheat to save time when it comes to building the back walls. So that's going to be ending there. Then from here we need andesite there. Then there's going to be another 6 blocks. So andesite. That should do it. So yeah, 4 blocks on this side, 6 blocks on this side. But on this side, actually, only these 2 blocks are going to be walkable on. On this side, all of these 6 are going to get taken back. These first 2, well, these are actually part of a watchtower that's going in. So let's place that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm going to place the border for the watchtower. It'll be up to you to finish off the watchtower. They're relatively simple, they just take a lot of time, that's why I'm not doing them. And then over here, this is where another watchtower is going to go, so let's build that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's build the border of it. There we go. So that's the general shape of this area. Then there's going to be a table going just there off of that watchtower. And now let's build the rest of it there. So now we can go around with our grey carpet and our light grey carpet. We can fill that in behind there. Once again, grey carpet on top of the diorite, light grey on top of the andesite. And that's this space. Well, complete, kind of. Complete in the sense that you know what to do to finish it off. So for the sake of the tutorial, we're going to move forward swiftly into this final area here, which once we're done with this, we're done with the whole build. So let's get through it. Now to start, we're going to need some polished diorite, and we're also going to need some iron bars. So what we're going to do first is all of this smooth stone area, it needs taken back and filled in properly, because we will be able to see clearly that there is nothing here. So fill in the walls for the smooth stone here and there. Don't fill this in, this is just a bridge. But yeah, fill in that and that of the smooth stone. Okay, so all this smooth stone is now completely been put to the ground. Well, the smooth stone that is important for the build. So we're going to come to this part of this area smooth stone. 2 block gap, and we're going to destroy 5 blocks in the floor and fill it in with polished diorite. Now, for the first 5 blocks, we're also going to punch to the side another 2, like that. Well, this is the general pathway that we're going to be using. So let's destroy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where this space is going. That's leading to plant. So we'll ignore that for now. We're going to take this space up to be just 1 block before the border. So this is the border, and it's all going to be just 1 block before it. This diorite pathway ends. So let's punch all this out. We need to replace all of this in the floor with diorite now. Right, once all that diorite's filled in, we can get started on the final building. So we're going to get in line with this second to last block of diorite. Going to go 2 blocks of grass, then punch out 2 here. Then we're going to go to left, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the smooth stone area in front of the building. Going to go there. So the walls of this building are very simple. Yellow concrete, stone there, yellow concrete, stone, stone. The doorway is there. Stone, stone, yellow concrete, stone. So there we go. That's that side. On this side we need yellow concrete, stone, yellow concrete, stone, yellow concrete, stone. So that's 3 rows of yellow concrete. And then stone, yellow concrete. This is where the crawl space is going on the 4th row of yellow concrete. Then just 2 more rows of yellow concrete will finish you off. Now we actually need some spruce planks for a part of the wall here. So let's fill in 2 blocks of stone, then 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of spruce plank. Then the rest is just stone. On this front area it's all just stone as well. So all that gets filled in nice and simply. Now we can go inside to do the rest of the walling, which is actually just going to be stone and yellow concrete. Yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow, stone. Over here too, yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow, stone, yellow. So that's going to finish up the walls. We just need to get the stone area on top. And then the floor is very easy. We're just going to fill it in with smooth stone. So we should probably be able to get this building out of the way nice and quickly. Actually, just remembered about the floor. It's not going to be all smooth stone. There's actually going to be a red wool somewhere. And that somewhere is going to be the 3 blocks near the end of the wall. So this is the back wall. I'm going to punch out where the red wool's going. So you see that? That's where the red wool is. Everything else is smooth stone. So let's fill in the floor. Alright, floor's in. So now let's get to the decorating. First thing I'm going to place the door. I'm going to have it face the other way. Then next to the door, next to the door there's going to be 2 tables. So table there, table here, like that. Then there's going to be a few chairs. So pay attention to where these are being placed. One here and there, so that's just 2 blocks gap from the tables. 1 block gap, one there, one there. So that's the chairs, just to get an aerial view. Then polished andesite off of this chair. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Polished andesite going there. One more table needs to be placed in here, and that's going to go 2 blocks from this table. Stair, slab, and in there 2 stair. Okay. Now all that's left is this whiteboard. So let's get some white concrete, place it, block either side hanging off the ground, then connect them and build on top of them by another row. So like this. Once that's done, I'm going to destroy some of the floor temporarily so that I can place in some wheels made of upside down grindstone, just like that. Very nice building tip right there for wheels. So it's quite similar to the whiteboards hanging around school. Did not mean to open the grindstone, just fixing the floor. There we go. So that's this room complete. So now I can show you that this area here is where the walls are gonna turn the corner next. So right when we hit the edge of this building, we're gonna turn the corner and start going across this way with those walls. Then of course this is a corner, so there's going to be a watchtower coming in. So now all we have to do with these out walls is just fill them in and connect the two. So let's do that. Gotta line them up nicely, and they should connect pretty well. And of course, once they do connect, we're going to be placing a watchtower in that corner, as with every corner. So they're just about to connect. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Gonna put in the watchtower now. And that shows us the border walls and where all the watchtowers are going. So fill watchtowers in there, bring all of the border walls up. You can do that whenever you like. If you don't want to do that now, then that's fine. You can by all means do that at the end when I show you what it'll all look like built up fully. Because right now what we're doing is building the roof on this building here. So nice and easy, just gonna overlap on top, going 1 across. And I really don't know why I'm struggling to describe the fact that the roof just overhangs. That's the word that I've been looking for like, I don't know how long this tutorial's been going on for, but this entire tutorial I've been looking for the word overhang, and I just couldn't get it. Yeah, the block overhangs by 1 on the sides that aren't connected to the borders. And then let's just fill in the roof, pop in some lanterns. Also gonna overhang by another here. Place in the andesite walls like that. Yeah, now all we have to do is finish the roof and pop in some lanterns. Okay, let's just get a look at this completed building. Pretty small, pretty easy to do. There's the crawl space. Hello, crawl space. So with that, we don't have much left of this build. The biggest thing we have to do now is plant, which is going to go here. So let's do this right now. So from this diorite area we made leading up to plant, we're going to place 2 polished diorite either side like that. In the floor connecting the two, we're going to have grey concrete. And we're going to build up plant before we do the interior. And I'm telling you now that this is not a plant tutorial, this is just the interior of what you see during Outpost. So there's going to be a smoker going there, and an item frame on the other side, like that. So that's 3 blocks high now. We're then going to build this another row up. Actually, I'm going to show you guys like the layout of the whole plant. So we're going to go one diagonal, another diagonal, and going one backwards. Diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. So that's 6 blocks. 5 blocks wide diagonal. I'm going to go diagonal like this, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it should connect. There we go. So this is what the whole of plant is going to look like. Well, for this, if you want Outpost to lead perfectly into plant, don't do the back die right there, because you can by all means go ahead and build the rest of plant from this point. I just won't for the sake of this tutorial, because we're just doing Outpost here. But yeah, that is something you could do. So every single one of plant's walls are going to be built up with this pattern. This is all going to be diorite on these blocks. But on this row, we're going to have green concrete in the very centre. Well, lime concrete, even. Then another row of polished diorite. Now this is where you have to pay attention to the walling pattern, because it gets a rather complex pattern. We need light blue concrete, polished andesite, light blue concrete. Then we need 3 rows of grey concrete. So let's quickly fill in all 3 rows with grey concrete. Then we need cyan concrete, polished andesite, 2 rows of polished diorite, one row of polished andesite, no wait, 1 row of grey concrete, then another 2 rows of polished diorite, then a row of polished andesite, then another 2 rows of polished diorite, and finally a row of grey concrete, and that's the roof. So this is the pattern for plant, and that is massive, isn't it? So you're going to need to build that on every side. So let's go ahead and do this real quick, which I can confirm it will not be real quick. Well, that took a while. So let's go around the whole of the thing now, just show you what it looks like. Again, don't do the back if you want this to lead into plant, otherwise it won't be able to. But yeah, you might think this is a bit too big, in which case I kind of agree with you, and just kind of cut the pattern in half somewhere. Like, maybe you could do without this additional layer. Maybe it could end on this grey concrete. I don't know. What we're going to do now is the inside. We're just going to make a little bit of plant, and then this will lead into the rest of plant. So the floor is just going to be a 2 by 2, well no, just 2 blocks wide each, light grey concrete and white concrete. It might get a bit dark and hard for you to see at the end there, so I'll just leave it at that for now. The walls are going to be cyan terracotta, light blue concrete, cyan terracotta. The roof is just going to be full cyan terracotta. And if you have access to soul lanterns, use them, because the lights in this part of plant are blue. And I know soul lanterns don't make blue light, but they're blue, so it's close enough, I guess. It's certainly more fitting than the normal lanterns. So yeah, you can go ahead and use soul lanterns if you have it. But yeah, this is basically what plant's gonna look like. I'll fill in the rest of this and pop some lanterns in. But yeah, it's just this, nice and easy. Okay, so as you can see, plant's walling and floor is pretty simple at this part. Now, what we do with this back wall, you have 2 options. Either punch it out and make it lead into plant, or don't make it lead into plant, and instead fill this wall in with black concrete. Which is what we're going to do for now, because I haven't built plant, so I can't make it lead into plant. Now, the next part we have to work on is just here, in line with this part, we're going to have iron bars leading to this wall, which of course, again, this part of the wall needs filled in fully. I'll leave it like this and then show you what it looks like at the end of the tutorial. But once we put those iron bars there, we're going to place a prismarine brick table right there. These iron bars, I'm going to have them go 4 blocks high. So 4 blocks high, iron bars, like that. I'm gonna build a little bit of this up higher just so the iron bars connect, like that. Yeah. So that's that there. Now in this space, we're actually gonna have a helipad for where the helicopter goes. I'm not gonna build a helicopter because I don't know how to make helicopters in Minecraft. But I will build a helipad. So we're going to start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Destroying 5 blocks right there next to plant. Then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So we end up with a space like this. Now, I'm going to place the H first, and then afterwards fill in with grey concrete. So, you're going to want to put the H near the centre of the helipad. So, mine is going here, and then a 3 block gap, and here's the other line for the H. So like this. So to show you that 3 blocks away from the edge on here, 4 blocks away from it here, just like this, and that'll leave the 3 center blocks, which we can punch out, and we can fill that in. Now, how wide you want the connecting line to be is up to you, whether you want it 3 blocks wide or 1 block wide. But fill in the H as white concrete. Fill in the rest of the helipad with grey concrete, and then I'll get back to you once my helipad's filled in. Alright, here's what the completed helipad should look like, with the white H and the grey circle. We are so almost done that all we really have to do is come to this side of the plant, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5, right? Yeah, 5 iron bars, and then build them up to be 4 blocks high. So 4 blocks high, iron bars, and on the center 3, place prismarine brick table. Then on the other side as well, we're going to place 2 iron bars and build them up to be 4 blocks high. That is it. We are done with plant. I mean outpost. We're not done with plant. We're done with outpost. Of course, the border has to be filled in. A few things have to be filled in. So I'm going to show you my finished build real quick to show you basically what it'll look like when you've filled in all of the, well, all of the tedious things. For example, the watchtowers, the spaces of smooth stone, all that. So here's my original build that I live streamed. Thanks to everyone who joined me on that stream, by the way. It was pretty fun to make, and the same thing goes for Maul's stream. So here's my original build. As you can see, I still cut a few corners, but yeah, for example, this isn't 3 blocks wide, it's only 1 block wide. But yeah, you should have the border of the map 3 blocks wide, the watchtowers, every single one of them. Here's a few extra details you could do. Just one, I'll say that once I'm finished showing you the stone here. that's all filled in. The stone here, this should be filled in. I forgot to do that. So that should be filled in too. All this stone's filled in. All the borders, they're all like filled. This is filled in. Over here by this building. This stone here is just 3 blocks high. That gets filled in. This next to the watchtower completely filled in. Yeah. So a few extra details you could make. You could put Bunny here in this watchtower, like the ghost bunny. You could put her there because that is the tower she's in, looking down on you as you complete the map. Or, you know, you could be like me and put Sans Undertale in the watchtower. You could put anyone in that watchtower. You could put anything in that watchtower. Another thing you could do is, well, you could put the helicopter here. You could place some of the notes around, like there's a note here. You could put the tank here. Once again, I don't know how to make helicopters, nor do I know how to make tanks. So I didn't put the tank here. But you could put that there. But, yeah, that is this map. Like, completely done. So, thanks for watching this tutorial. Hopefully it helped you out. And if you are new around here, then do consider hitting subscribe, because it takes a lot of time and effort for me to make these tutorials. Like, it took like 5 hours stream the first time round building Outpost to make this. Like, I just want to say thanks for all the support, because it really is a big reason as to why I've even gotten this far down the rabbit hole of Minecraft Piggy. I do it just so that you guys can get what you want, because it seems that you really enjoy these tutorials. So yeah, thanks for helping this channel out. One more detail, you could put the soldier things here. I actually completely forgot about these because the map I was using as reference didn't have them. So real quick to show you, there's like a place soldiers come from here. You could put that there, like with coarse dirt or something. There's one right here. I don't know exactly how to represent them, just like put some dirt around or something. There's one here too. Yeah, just that's where all the soldiers go, to show you, in case you were wondering where that was. But yeah, this is the tutorial complete now. All you have to do is the very, very tedious parts, which I left out in this tutorial. And I'll see you in my next video.
It's a channel with a big tutorial.